Welcome you guys to Butler Kennel Rockwallers, man. I know you guys wasn't expecting to see the other half.
Hello.
So first thing first, y'all know when we do the kids gotta give it the sauce. We just start off with our handshake, right? So ready? You want to show my little secret handshake?
I guess.
Big shit too. We release that bad energy so we good, right? So, no, you guys, I know it's gonna make us smile every time we do it. So, welcome you guys to the show. If your first time here, man, hit the subscribe button, the like button. Tell us where you're watching the video from, and all that kind of good stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We just hit the button to go. We're like, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know. She was like, we're just gonna wing it, man. That's how 90% of my videos are anyway. Yeah. It's just we just go behind it. So she took over the master seat. You know, I'm in the secondary seat. So
I'm in the hot seat tonight.
She's in the hot seat. You know, the queen of the building tonight, right? So this is my camerawoman. This is my wife. This is Latrice. The backbone, the everything, the person behind the cameras, which you guys did not see. The person that actually helped got us to 100,000 subscribers and all that kind of good stuff as well too. How do you feel?
I'm excited, grateful, blessed. I don't know. I'm really happy for you, babe. Most importantly, I'm like really proud of you and just I don't know. Just watching you make videos and the work you put into them and the ideas, the educating others, and it's just a lot of work, and to see it pay off, like, for me, it's like seeing you being rewarded for your hard work. I know it was a major goal that you wanted to accomplish, and you did it.
Yeah, we did it. So it does feel good, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I told everybody before, I usually try to be like, "No, it's okay, it's good." I was like, "Look, all the gloves comes off. This means the world to me. I want a play button, Butler Kennel Rockwallers button." She said, "I got you." She made this beautiful cake right here, and we're gonna actually enjoy this cake together with you guys here. We're gonna slice it open, and we're gonna take a bite out of it, and then because we get to enjoy it without the kids. As well, to the first time we're gonna get a cake and the kids, but we probably take it back. The kids gonna get some anyway, but we don't leave you out. So we want to enjoy this with you guys and let you guys know how much it really means to me, as well. How much it really means to me as well that you get to enjoy this experience with us. So we'll do a couple of QAs. She don't know what questions I got for her. She might have some questions. She might come up with me as well too, but like I said before, I do always say thank you. A lot of people don't know what actually happens behind scenes. A lot of stuff, the hard work, the dedications, the stuff that people think the 10-minute videos they see is how the business is really ran, and it's so much more to it. From the lowest of the lowest point, you see me with this Butler Kennels things, man. Before we even Butler Kennels. Anything, so I think it's really like how did we become successful? I think that should be the title. How did we become successful, and how did we get, and successful isn't the 100,000 subscribers. I mean, like, we felt successful before we even got to here, but this is like an icing on the cake. I like the metaphor, but it really is, and I think it's like a symbolization of your hard work, but it's not the hard work itself. You know what I mean? So we coming here. A lot of guys don't know the real true story about how we really got started. We got started and everything else, but a lot of it was I was still working full time, even schooling school full time, college full time. Not like them degrees ain't fake. Them degrees real. So, and breeding dogs, coming home, having puppies in school full-time, job full-time. There were times I came home and just got the stuff, got it from work, left, switch my clothes out. You have food already ready for me, and I just like we saw each other for a couple minutes. It felt like, and back out the door. So there's a lot of people that thinks that they see what we see now, and what they think what they see now is just like, oh, it's easy. Let me get into it, and it's a lot of years, and that's why I never tell anybody I ever go 50-50 with anybody, because the hard work put into this thing, man. Time, effort. We had some major setbacks, you know what I mean? But the biggest thing I tell you what I always had though, no matter what, like money issue problems, she was always there. I got you. You know, from should I say it? From our little grilled cheese sandwiches to our little thin pieces of bread. Cheetos. See, we weren't always here, right? So don't that's why I tell people I know a lot of people want you to believe we always were successful, we always were on top of my game, I always had it. We did not. You know what I mean? We never spent money foolishly and stuff this year. We were always life happens, you know what I mean? And you have a dream, and she stood by that dream. You remember when I drew out my little drawings and all that kind of stuff before I even.
Living room floor in the apartment.
I had a little L-shaped kennel.
Yeah.
The L-shaped kennel.
We lived in a one-bedroom apartment.
One-bedroom apartment.
We didn't. Let me see. We sat on that floor in the living room, and you said you wanted to find the dogs. And I'm gonna start with these two. And he had a little piece of paper, and he drew out the plan of how he wanted the kennels to look and what he was gonna do. And here we are today.
There we go. So I did draw it out. I had it on a piece of paper, made my little L shape, you know what I mean? And then we put it on there. And then, because to me, I always believe there's got to be a vision first. God gave me a vision for it to happen. He didn't give it to anybody else. He gave it to me. And one of the biggest things I tell people is, man, set your alarm clock. Stop hitting the snooze button. Because when you're hitting that snooze button, on your life, there's things that you can do, and people always look at everyone else and be like, man, I want to be like that one day, I want to do that. I was that same kid. Nobody even from the island even had dogs that were pronounced known or anything else like that, or even known for breeding dogs because we're from the island, Watermala Island, little small little city, little island, basically a little island. And we didn't have people dogs as inspiration stuff, but we just had what we have, and it was little mutt dogs that we just love. And your brother had a dog, but it was things like that. We had little mutts, but we loved the dogs, and we had a love for the dog, not a love for the name or big huge names or whatever. And that's what grew in us. So starting out with nothing and falling in love with dogs and having that, it's got to be within me. So I've always loved dogs as a kid. Even when we were in school, she would come to the house. She wouldn't even get out the car. No. It's telling me.
Yeah, I had a fear of dogs for a long time, and he had this dog.
Big.
And it was big, and the bark was even bigger.
But it seemed big then. But compare that dog to what we have now, it was It seemed big, but we were smaller too, though, so it looked even bigger. Because I look at that dog now, I'm like, man. But that was my boy, though. That was my boy. He stood his ground. She got that car. I was like, come on in the house. Nope. I'm gonna stay right in this car, or whatever. But that was good days, man. That was definitely some days that make you remember. It's crazy. You can look back at that moment. We still remember that moment for so long ago, and being that way. Another thing is, but like I was going back to was the fact that I had a vision, and my vision was always dogs. That was mine. I'm just glad and happy that I had a wife that was supportive of it from day one. You know what I mean? It was the shop. I wanted my car shop, and you said, I'm gonna get you a shop. But we was in a one-bedroom apartment. But you gotta dream it. Before you can achieve it, you dream it and you speak it into existence. And she was with it. I was like, wow, a big shop. She actually wanted this shop to be bigger. Yeah. She's like, go bigger. And I was like,
still think it needs to be bigger.
I know most people wives are like,
cars and the amount of cars you have and going to have. I think he needed to go bigger. He still needs to go bigger.
She was like, go bigger. But I said, this is big. She was like, not big enough. Now I know most husbands sitting there like, why can't my wife do that and tell me to go? But she believed in the dream. And I think everybody needs to have a person that believes in each other's dream. Everything she dreamed about, try to be very much supportive and push those things and have those things. And Latrice's Sweet shops like this. If you guys haven't done so yet, hit up Instagram, go to Latrice's Sweet Shop. I'll put the link in below and go to it and check it out, man. I'm telling you about awesome cakes and everything else. It only does cakes in Texas, or close by or whatever. But show the support, man. Follow the page, get it on there, see what you guys like, and just share it, man. And this is how you get to a point like this, because people, positive attitudes, man. Positive people do positive things, and they don't hate on each other. Don't try to be jealous of each other. We support each other and we move forward together, and that's why the basis of our foundation of being successful is support. The first thing I would always say is support for me, because you can have a dream, you can be good at it, but if no one's supporting you, sometimes you can start feeling like, man. But sometimes you gotta have that dog within you too, as well. Like, no matter what somebody tells you, yes, no, because we got more people telling me, you was witness, more people telling me, don't do it.
Don't do it.
This ain't for you, or why would you do that for?
Yeah.
You got family now.
Family,
You're gonna do all this stuff. So, you gotta have that dog within you to say, man, I don't care what people tell me. I'm gonna do it regardless. And and we're gonna have this, man. And I think that's the biggest thing about it. And then from our first litter, like, how do you feel about delivering your first? I remember you delivered your first litter by yourself because I was overseas coming back in.
I was scared. I was nervous. I was hoping that he'd make it back in time, but it did not work out that way. And so I ended up having to deliver by myself.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
I was so proud because she was like, I got a surprise for you. You got surprised. And I was like, what is it? And I still remember you was like, I got something for you to see when you come. I was thinking to myself, like, what is it? I'm not even thinking smartly, like the puppies are due down or whatever. And we came in there and I came home, man, and she showed me the thing. It was like, I was like, you did it all by yourself?
And I was able to keep them alive too. So
she kept them all alive. She kept them there. I think when you're that worried, she did so much better overdoing it. And so much, I'd rather you overdo it, things you don't even need to do, and do it. But I wasn't there, so she did great. And I want to tell you, you did a really good job. I'm really proud of you. Worst mistake she ever did. Because now I know she know how to do it. I can leave. I can go and have you do it yourself. You know what I mean? So, but no, I mean, that was definitely a chewing time. Even from my very first sale. Man, I was so proud of it. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. My very, very first sale, I think it was like $400.
Yeah.
Like $400 something. You couldn't tell. I was like, babe, I got a sale. It was already sold. And even from then, like, they weren't even born. Like, just having that feeling of these dogs already being sold and having that, it felt good. And we're about to hit about 18 years coming up this month, in March, 2023. And it's crazy that right now we still have a even longer waiting list. But with our waiting list, we have more dogs, and so we're not overbreeding a couple of dogs. We have a wide variety of dogs, and all of our dogs are well taken care of, and all of our dogs are substantial for our clients, that you can get a healthy, good dog. We just expanded so big, man, and I'm very grateful. So, hard work, dedication, being true to what you believe in, not taking in what everybody else tells you, not not listening to naysayers out there or people who are trying to be negative in your ears, having a support system, and the biggest thing is getting up every day and stop hitting that snooze button on your life, because snoozing, when you hit that snooze button, you go back to sleep and you thinking, I got time, and you hit another 10 minutes, another 15 minutes, 40 minutes, then you're late to your work and then you get fired. Same way, look at it as in your life. That's how I look at it every day. I get up, I'm probably most likely the first out the house and the last in the house. I'm the man of the house. So my job is to protect my family and make sure that everything is good. And I would go to the ends of the earth to make sure that I do what's necessary for my family and being in the way. So it's a work of pride for me, you know what I mean? So when I look up, we talked about it today, I was like, man, when I look over at the house, I see the house, because when I look at the house, I'm proud of it, because I look and say, man, this is what we've done. The reason why I'm doing what I do is for my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it for the outsiders. I'm not doing it to try to compete with anybody. I'm not doing it because of to impress Johnny or Cheryl or Chad or anything else like that. Bob, all of them. So I do it simply because I really feel like, you know, this is what the right thing to do, and I love doing it. Um, and I'm proud to do it, and I'm happy to do it. You know what I mean? We talked about the day. Yeah, that was the day. Man,
right before we came back over.
My memory's slow now. That's my memory right there, you guys. So you guys know, I tell you guys, hit me up, let me know, remind me. That's what it is. But anything else you want to tell them?
I just want to say thank you, first for supporting my husband, for loving our family, for all the likes, all the shares, everything. We just appreciate you guys so much, and we wouldn't be here at 100,000, well, over 100,000 without you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I appreciate that, baby, and we definitely appreciate you very, very much, man. You know, I'm just gonna be very honest, man. Like I said before, I'm not gonna hold it long because we're gonna get some cake. I'm ready to eat some cake, you know. This is really, truly from the bottom of our hearts. From the enforcer, the Aiden, AJ, giving y'all that sauce, you know, giving y'all them dances in the sauce. But just tuning in with us, man, hitting that like button has meant everything to us, and the shares and the love and everything else. So to you guys out there that's always consistent, always sharing it, always commenting, always on our lives, trust me and believe me, I am very grateful. We talk about y'all all the time. I mean in positive ways, man. 2023 is the year. You know why 2023 is why I hit 100,000 in 2023?
Why?
Because of the 3. 2023. You know, think about it. 3 is what? March.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of a way to get the 2. I forgot 2. You got 2, and then you got 2 minus 3 is 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Anyway, don't worry about it. So 3 is the number why it's special. It ain't math. My math ain't mathing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I don't see nobody comment you Tony can't do math. 2 plus 2 is 6, and I don't care what nobody say, okay? So, but no, I'm saying really because 3 is my favorite number. I'm trying to find a way to get 3. But in 2023, I will always remember in March. Mm-hmm. In March, the number 3. In 2023, you know, this really means so much more than I can ever tell you guys, ever. And it just, honest to God, man, like it just really touches my heart so much because I get to celebrate this with you. You know what I mean? Honestly, like that's the biggest thing for me. Like, I wouldn't want to celebrate this with anybody else but you. And which you definitely has really, honestly meant more to me. Being there to support me from the time at my lowest, where I just felt like I wanted to give up. Mm-hmm. There were times I just felt like I just didn't care. There was a quick moment. I said a quick moment. I allowed people to get in my head where I was hurt, man. Like I was like, yeah, everybody trying to get me right now. Why am I being attacked? There were so many other kennels out there that was talking smack about me. There were other people, they created fake pages about me, Facebook pages about me. They created all this stuff. And for about a good week and a half, it got me. Like I said, man, when I said it got me, I was like, why? Because at the time, it got me because I was trying to get positivity out. And at this point, I thought that's what I was thinking my name was going to be blemished because someone is saying something negative, something I work hard for. And Lord, did I know, when God said He will make your enemies your footstool. I mean, all we did was climb higher and higher and higher. And at one point, I was like, they ain't talking about me no more. I felt a little jealous. Like, hey, why they ain't talking about me no more? I ain't doing good enough. Talk about me. Share that name. Speak negative about me. It don't matter. Because the more they do it, He will prepare a table in front of your enemies, man. And we at the table. We are the table. And you guys are all invited to this table to enjoy with friendships, and while they sit there and watch all of us eat together, because we are a family. This is Butler Kendall Rockwall the family, man, and I'm telling you, that part got me to that part, and they taught me a valuable lesson that we're unbreakable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it really do, and I saw that. You remember the exact day what we was doing that day when it hurt so hard. You know what I mean? AJ's
we went to Legoland.
Legoland. It was at Legoland. I first saw it. It hit. We would have such a good day that day.
A great day. We took the kids to Legoland and we went out to dinner. And as soon as we were leaving dinner,
and they saw those messages popping up, and they were lying. And I was like, why they lying? Oh, he did this and he said this and his dog is sick. Then it became the allegedly. You saw how quick they changed it up. It was like Butler Kilos did this. Oh no. Oh, we know we lying, so we gotta put allegedly. And honestly, I tell anybody like this, man. Honestly, I don't respect anybody that can't show their face. And if you don't come to me with anybody that can't tell you who they are, or can't say my name, or can't say their name to me about me, because anybody get behind a computer and say something negative, man. But anyway, it's not even about them today. It's just like, but I want to tell them thank you as well too, because it made me better, stronger. At first, maybe I had to prove something, and then me doing that just did better and better and better. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I swear to God, from the bottom of my heart, I really mean it. Thank you. Thank you for all the hate. Thank you for the pushing me to be better, to prove myself, but better yet, to prove to myself that who I was, and me to find myself. And I'm just grateful. But and also a little bit even bigger shout out. I know I give her a shout out, but a little bit bigger. I gotta thank a couple people. AJ, Aiden, Kingston, and Harmony. Like, the reason I do this is for you guys, man. And I mean, we do this for you guys so much. And I want to tell you guys very much thank you for always, like, unconditional love. My kids have 10-year-old and a 7-year-old that will go to the ends of this earth for their dads and mom, and like do it with love and passion. And even when you yell at them, you guys have seen me on my page, get it out, put it in the tub. No, I mean the sink. No, the tub. You know what I mean. Okay, daddy, love you. It don't matter. And but big shout out to my two older ones that understands right now what's going on. And you guys already know. Big shout out to the enforcer, the CEO, the manager,
the hardest working person at Butler Kennels.
The hardest working supervisor at Butler Kennels. Don't tell me what 1 year old pressure washing kennels. You know, like, no, we don't force them. You watch them be smiling and doing it. And then my beautiful daughter, Harmony.
There you go.
Yeah. That's my baby there. I would die for my boys. I will kill for my girl. I'm telling you. Listen, man, it still seems unreal, but we've been so blessed, man, and sharing this moment with you guys. You guys, thank you very much. And another shout out I gotta give, honestly, to the person that got me really started with dogs. I gotta give this person a huge shout out, because thank you for sacrificing a whole lot for us. Even though a lot of times I don't say it enough to this person what that person really means to me, because you sacrifice so much to get me to where I'm at. You sacrifice so much. You given everything you've had. If it's 20% left in your account, you give me 20%. You know, you deplete yourself for me from the time I was a kid, raising up, being born, and always made me feel like I belong. You know what I mean? So, to my mom, I love you. Thank you very much. from a kid that had a huge stuttering problem, that felt isolated in this world, that was like, I felt alone so many times, but to the one woman that really like put her arms around me most times and just held me and let me know like it's okay. And even as an adult now, I look back and I'm just really appreciative of that moment because she's always had my back, even when I didn't even know she did. Um, she's given so many stuff for me, pushing me and giving me my first dog. Even when my dad told her no, my mom gave me this dog. Was like, here you go. You know what I mean? So, um, and for that, I love you, Mom. I appreciate you, and I thank you very much because your actions, what you did then, is to the boy, to the man that came in front of you today. So to everybody else out there, if you show your kids love, and if your kids have a dream about something, don't think they're too young because that may be the changing point in their lives. You know what I mean? So that's that, and I want to say thank you to my mom. My To the brothers of mine as well too. Thank you guys very much, man. Um, just thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, to everybody, man. My sister out there. Um, you know, we're family, family. We're family. You know what I mean? And to my family out there watching this today, man, thank you. And I'm not gonna say thank you anymore. I'm gonna cut this cake because I don't need to go into a cry spin because I don't cry. There's allergies in here. Just letting you know it was an allergy. So we're going to give you the honest cutting the cake, babe. So we got a championship belt in there, you guys. So I think we currently are like the biggest Rockwaller channel on YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know how much stuff I wrote. I didn't dog on some too. Ooh, that looked good. Oh. Bam. Girl, give me to that play button. Give me to that play button, girl. Give me to that play. You on the angle. See, she's the person that get a pie and cut in the middle of the pie. And she said every. Just to make you mad.
I promise you. This year, I'm going to do that.
If you do. Let me get your cranberry and just cut it. Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Tell us about this cake, babe.
It's butter yellow with vanilla buttercream.
So
covered in fondant.
I'm gonna do the man. Listen, I want y'all to see how moist this cake is. Right? Look at this. I don't know if you can see it yet. Oh my God! Hold up. I don't know if I can even. Y'all see that cake? Look how moist that cake is. Oh my God! Look at boy. Y'all better stop. Girl, you better stop playing with them. No, I'm joking. I'm telling you, this thing's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. You did your thing. Boom.
Okay.
That's a handshake.
Don't y'all be out there stealing my handshake.
Don't be stealing that handshake. I'm telling y'all, don't steal that. That's good, but I think we gotta.
We gotta go share with the kids, huh?
But I appreciate you guys. I don't want to be rude to eat in front of you, but this cake is for you guys as well too. Thank you very much.